The young king, however, plainly remarked that Faithful John always walked past this one door, and said, "Why do you never open this one for me?" "There is something within it," he replied, "which would terrify you." But the king answered, "I have seen all the palace, and I will know what is in this room also." And he went and tried to break open the door by force. Then Faithful John held him back and said, "I promised your father before his death that you should not see that which is in this chamber. It might bring the greatest misfortune on you and on me." "Ah, no," replied the young king. "If I do not go in, it will be my certain destruction. I should have no rest, day or night, until I had seen it with my own eyes. I shall not leave the place now until you have unlocked the door." Then Faithful John saw that there was no help for it now, and with a heavy heart and many sighs, sought out the key from the great bunch. When he had opened the door, he went in first, and thought, by standing before him, he could hide the portrait so that the king should not see it in front of him. But to what avail? The king stood on tiptoe and saw it over his shoulder. And when he saw the portrait of the maiden, which was so magnificent and shone with gold and precious stones, he fell fainting to the ground. Faithful John took him up, carried him to his bed, and sorrowfully thought, "The misfortune has befallen us. Lord God, what will be the end of it?" Then he strengthened him with wine until he came to himself again. The first words the king said were, "Ah, the beautiful portrait! Whose is it?" "That is a princess of the golden dwelling," answered Faithful John. Then the king continued, "My love for her is so great that if all the leaves on all the trees were tongues, they could not declare it. I will give my life to win her. You are my most faithful John. You must help me." The faithful servant considered within himself for a long time how to set about the matter, for it was difficult even to obtain a sight of the king's daughter. At length he thought of a way and said to the king, "Everything which she has about her is of gold: tables, chairs, dishes, glasses, bowls, and household furniture. Among your treasures are 5 tons of gold. Let one of the goldsmiths of the king work these up into all manner of vessels and utensils.